What's up, everybody? James here from Brown's Mowing and Property Management. Just checking in for the day. Just finished up. It's 7:51. Just finished mowing all the properties for today so that we didn't have to mow any tomorrow. Got some graduation stuff to do tomorrow, so I'm trying to get ahead of the game. Learned a valuable lesson today. So I've been doing this for 11 years, and in 11 years I've never had, knock on wood, never had an issue with one of my mowers. So I take very good care of my mowers. I take care of everything, you know, keep them greased, keep the oil changed, keep, you know, check the belts, all that jazz. So today we were out on a property and my son was on the mower, and he's out in the middle of the street and he comes yelling at me, "Hey, hey!" And I'm up there with the trimmer and I'm like, "What are you doing?" "The mower stopped." I'm like, "Oh my God. Oh my God." I'm thinking, fuck, great. Here we go. This is what we need. So we got half of this yard done and the mower quit in the middle of the street. Well, it didn't quit. The drive belt jumped off the pulley. So I crawl underneath it. We fight. Of course, we don't have the tool that we need. We had 3/8 drive stuff. It takes a 1/2 inch drive to get in there and move the tensioner pulley and all this shit. So of course, naturally, I jam a block of wood against the tensioner, prying on it, and we get it in there. We fight it into position. And we got it. We whipped it. Yeah! So we stick it, we got it back on there, we fire the mower up, we check it, I get under, I look sure, make sure it's on the pulleys, and I notice a little piece of thread hanging off the belt. And I'm like, oh shit, it's got a chip in the belt. You know, so if you don't know, rubber drive belts and any kind of belts for your mower deck and stuff, they have basically twine going through them, and they're molded into it gives them strength. Okay, so there's a piece sticking off of it, but I couldn't quite get to it. Well, I'm out in the middle of the property and I got to finish this job. So I sent my son down to our local dealer. I called my dealer. I said, "Hey, I need a drive belt, yada yada." He said, "No problem." I got it in my hand. Sent him down there. He picks it up. He brings it back. Holy cow, that's a big hole. Brings it back. Now, naturally, we don't go ahead and change it because I thought, well, it's just a little nick. I got 3 more properties to mow today. I didn't go ahead and change that belt. Mistake number 1. Knew it had a nick in it. Mistake number 2, the only other mower I have with me is my little 32-inch walk behind. And I got 3 more properties that are all 1/2 acre. I don't want to mow those with a 32-inch walk behind. Are you kidding me? 1/2 acre or better? So he goes and gets the belt. Then he had to do something and he took off and went to the house. I get one of the properties mowed. I get on the second property. I get the front yard mowed, and as I'm headed towards the back, snap. The fucking drive belt broke. I thought, man, come on. So I call him, and of course he doesn't answer. So I call and 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 call, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? Why is nobody answering the phone? I call my wife, she don't answer the phone. I call my son, he don't answer the phone. What the hell am I paying cell phone bills for? Nobody's answering their damn phone. Finally, I get a hold of them. "Hey, get over here. I need that drive belt." Luckily, we were next door to my brother's house. I go and get the tool that I need. I get the drive belt changed. We finish the properties. Long story short, simple shit like that sets you back big time. Now, there was one of the other local crews at the property next door to mine. I don't know if I'm going to get a hold of my son or not. So this is a one-time mow, one or two time. We mow about 3 or 4 times a year when he goes on vacation. And it's about a half an acre. It takes 15 minutes. You know, it's straight open mowing. You can blaze through this thing. 15, 20 minutes tops to mow this. Nah, I lied. It's probably a quarter acre. That one is. So the other guys that are next door, I said, hey, make a quick 25 bucks. Finish mowing this back property. I'll trim it. I'll blow it on all that stuff. You know, sure. They finished mowing it for me. Cool. I trimmed everything, blowed everything off. Everything's good. I'm an hour into this adventure, and my son gets there. We get the belt changed, and I get on. I mow the second one, and then we just finished the third one. Moral of the story: that property that I was on only pays 25 bucks. It's just every now and again. He says I only have to trim it if it's super, super high, which, okay, whatever. You know, it's 25 bucks. I paid the other guy $25 to finish mowing it. The belt cost me $40. $40 freaking dollars for a drive belt. So the belt cost me $40. I paid the other guy $25. We're up to $65 on a $25 yard. Now I'm in the hole in this yard. I also lost an hour and a half. By the time it broke, I figured out what it was, called my son, waited on him to get there. We got it changed. We had to take, you know, some parts off, fight it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Hour and a half of time. It's now 8 p.m. I would have been home by now. I would have been home about an hour and a half, honestly, probably about an hour and 45 minutes ago, maybe 2 hours, because I was really ginger with the mower after that belt broke. So, moral of the story, keep a few extra things with you guys. You never know when something's going to happen in the field, something's going to break. Simple shit like that, a $40 belt, no big deal. I can replace it on the go, on the fly. I can have one in the truck, so if it does break, ever, I've got it. But it just cost me an hour and a half waiting. What if that customer would have been home, not on vacation? Then they got some schmuck laying out there in the yard changing a freaking part on his mower because it's disabled right in the middle of his freaking yard. So, always prepare for the unexpected and expect the unexpected. I've never had a problem. 11 years of mowing. Never had a mower fail. Take very good care of my equipment. But until today, I didn't keep extra stuff on the truck. Guess what? Tomorrow morning, we're going to get another belt, another drive belt. It's bad enough if the deck belt breaks and you can't mow. But when your mower's disabled and won't move, that's fucking terrible. I can't even get it on the trailer now. So that damn mower weighs 832 pounds. I ain't pushing that up that trailer. Not by myself. So anyway, you guys have a good night. Hope everybody enjoys themselves. Hope you enjoy my videos. I'm trying to post more things. Little helpful tips and whatnot. So everybody have a good night. Be safe out there.